G'day, good morning and welcome back to HSN. Ellen Bunner, Jeff Cowan bringing you and spoiling you hopefully, making sure that your bedding is taken care of. We have got now for you not just pillows. Oh, no. We're talking down pillows. This is where, because notice we're going to be doing a super loft a little bit later on. You're going to be now seeing, or more importantly, getting an option to rest your weary head. Because as we just had with the last teeter show just a few moments ago, you know, the importance of support and, you know, back pain and stress and things like that. When you get to rest your head, your neck, your shoulders, it needs to be supported. Now, you could go ahead and lie on the old lumpy old pillow that you've had for some time that you may have experienced at someone else's house just recently as you got the older pillows to sleep on. But why do that when you can have this type of quality every single night? So we have two size options, Ellen.
Yes.
We have the jumbo.
The jumbo.
And we have the king.
The king.
Got it.
Yeah, so the jumbo is going to fit your standard queen size pillowcases or bed. Wow. I mean, if you're going to have a pillow that complements 1,000 thread count sheets.
Yes, this is it.
This is it. This is a down pillow, a white duck down pillow. Not a feather pillow, a down pillow. And I don't know about you, but I would say just go online right now and just do some homework. Like, you know, check around. If you go in those big stores that have all the bedding, I mean, you're talking hundreds for one pillow.
For one pillow.
That's a down pillow.
Absolutely.
And these, what I really wanted you to see is we're not skimping on the down in this. You can see just how full these are. These are that soft support. They are very, very high-end luxury pillows because there's just nothing like down.
No, nothing
like it.
You know, it immediately conjures up the images of a crackling fire, a log fire, a B&B, a beautiful warm timber room, 4-poster bed, and you're resting your head on a down pillow. Now you might say, I haven't got no crackling fire, so sure don't have no, but you know what? You could certainly have the sensation, the feel, and the pampering as you should have in the bed that you sleep in. Now, right now, the jumbo is $40. The king size is only $10 more for $49.95. And when I get a moment, I'll get the guys to bring over the pillow slips or pillowcases from the previous set. Because if you just tuned in, we just offered a 1,000 thread count for $69.95. As we said, the jumbo, which is this one right here, that will hold the queen size, correct?
Yes.
Standard queen size. And then this is what they call the king size.
Pillows. Yes.
So remember, we just had that beautiful buttery yellow color, the lilac, that powder blue, and of course the white. That's what we've got the bed made up in right now. But these are, of course, additional items. So $39.
$39
and
for
$49.
And $49 for a king size down pillow. Now let's talk down. I was just going through my feather canister over there because we're all familiar with a feather, right?
Right.
There's a feather. You've got a quill. You know, we like those for support, but the down, do you see that cluster at the end? Looks like a little dandelion.
It does.
That's what we're talking about. No quill, just the cream of the crop, the most luxurious part of the feather, and that's your down. So when you sink into these, and you will sink into these, that's the beauty of down, it really is a support like no other. I mean, think about how much down alternative you see out there. That's because down's so good. We're always trying to duplicate it. We're always trying to replicate it.
You know what? My background's in diamonds, and often they'll do the same thing as a diamond. I say it's got the look of a diamond, the flash of a diamond, the brilliance of a diamond, the prestige of a diamond. A lot of manufacturers are saying, oh, it's got the feel of down. It's got the comfort of down.
Exactly.
This is
not down. This is down.
This is it. And for less than $40, you, your loved ones, your partner can be resting their head on nothing short of luxury. That term's thrown out a lot, but guess what? This sets the bar. This is where everything else is compared to. It's like a diamond. Everything else is compared to a diamond. Everything else is compared to down.
Right, and the beauty in these have a cotton cover. I mean, you can feel, it's so soft. It's a downproof cover, so it'll keep all of those down clusters inside. This is such a resilient, it's a pillow, and I've been here 15 years. I've been with Concierge Collection since its inception, a little over 7 years, and I can count on one hand the times that I've been able to present down pillows. I mean, it's special. We don't get them very seriously. Amazing. You know, we just don't see it very often. They are very, very expensive out in the marketplace. I wish we had a retail compare. We don't, because I mean, they're also difficult to find. And when you're buying down from HSN and from Concierge Collection, you know that it's clean, so you're not going to have an odor. And when it's clean down, it's fluffier down. It's loftier down. This is a pillow that it's not gonna be a firm support. It's a soft support. That's the very nature of down. But it is, to me, it is totally that bed and breakfast. When you think the epitome of comfort, the epitome of like resting your head on a cloud, that's what down.
That's what it's like.
It is.
It is. You know, I use, you know, tell us again, you've told me before statistically about the lifespan of a pillow.
Right, it's generally 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years.
So what I would say with this, get a cover. Get a good cover for this so that you can take it off and launder it.
How long have you been using your old pillow?
Yeah.
How long, when was the last time you changed that old pillow? Like we always talk about the surprises inside mattresses, but the same with pillows. In fact, I heard another statistic where they say that fluids, you know, sweat and perspiration, saliva through the course of an evening can be lost into the pillow. That's why it only lasts, or should last, only a couple of years. Now, for $40, you can have not just a pillow, but a down, and that's the jumbo size. If you want the king size, you go to $49.95. Right. You got flex pays on both of them. And you know what? Just like the 1,000 thread count, just like everything else that Ellen and I are offering you in this show, you have a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee.
Yes, this is when you definitely want to use that flex pay. I mean, it was years. I mean, you don't even see down pillows. You can't just go out anywhere and find down pillows. So for us to ship them to your house and say, here's the premium best pillow ever. Down pillow, just take it and sleep on it for a month. Yeah. Try it out, see what you think of it. You can do that.
Yeah, absolutely, you can do it. And the best part is if it isn't the most sensational, beautiful, recuperating, rejuvenating sleep that you've had, you box it up, you return it to us, and we refund you the purchase price. For $39.95, you can get the jumbo. For $49.95, you can get the king. But we are talking about the content, the inside of which every other manufacturer basically compares to. They say, oh, it's got the feel of down, it's got the look of down, it's got the comfort of down, it's got the support of down. This is down. It
is, and I want to say too, it's a good temperature regulator. It's not going to be a hot pillow because it's all natural, so you get breathability. Yeah.
There you go, we got lots of